Who the fuck is that one person in here? I see you. You thought I wasn't gonna see you. I fucking see you. I know you right there. I know who you are. I can smell you a mile away, son. I already know who the fuck you are. You one person in here. You sitting on the couch. You not doing nothing with your life. How about you come on down to my compound, help me split wood, and organize the women? How about you come on down to my future zombie apocalypse campground area and help me figure out what to do with all these women we gonna have? Multiple wives for everyone. Multiple wives for everyone. Yeah, no cult slash compound would be complete without it. Multiple wives now. Unlimited headache. Ah. Nigga done went out and got multiple wives. Hey, he said this shit would be easy. These bitches is annoying. I need to drop, let me drop two off it. I got access right now. Feeling like Solomon. I got a lot going on right now. Your buddies call you. Hey, wanna hang out? Son, I got a lot going on right now. I got my hands full. Like shit real right now, son. Shit. I don't wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I may fall on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hey. Chemtrail? Hell yeah, a little bit. Maybe a little bit, not that much. Not like it is in California. You know how when you call somebody out for something, they just point to somebody else to make their shit seem less severe. Like, hey, they all them fucking chemtrails in the sky. Yeah, it's chemtrails here, but not like it is in California, though. Have you seen that shit? My gosh. How the fuck is Jessica? She's still alive. That's that Monsanto slash male vitality pill cloud looming over Los Angeles like that. You got 29 watching. What number we got to hit for you to actually talk about Genesis? Oh yeah, I forgot I even titled it that. Oh. That shit. I'm still in producer mode. I don't wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I may fall on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. I thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. I thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hey. You have a voice. Not saying you have a good one. A voice? You mean a voice? I have a voice. You wanna know who has a voice? Faith Fair right there. She right there looking like that. She just came in here talking about what's crack. Faith, I put her on the spot every time that she comes. She right there. She be singing. My wife was telling me something last night too. I was dozing off. But she was like, you text her like, you was like, don't tell your hubby, he gonna think women can't drive. Did you get into an accident or some shit? I didn't quite catch it. Like I was, huh? Like I was falling asleep, but you said something. something got popping over it. I don't wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I may fall on me face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. I thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. We okay? Yeah, small accident. Yeah, y'all be alright. Y'all be, that was the Honda Odyssey. Man, just change the oil filter. The car be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. You be alright. He said I got a nice voice. I was on my reggae shit right there too. I can get on my Sizzler shit. Give me a try, cause I know things will be great. Where do you go? Don't you need my love, baby? Why don't you come on and let her play? I'm not stupid. I'm not the fool. Know what I'm doing. I went to school. That was everybody's favorite song back in the day. That Sizzler, Give Me a Try. And he can't sing worth shit neither. It's just that beat. In that guitar. Never heard of it? All you gotta do to type is Sizzler, Give Me a Try. Like, this shit dope. Like, he can't sing though. It's just how everything fell together. It's like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. If you can't sing and you know you can't sing, you have to be able to make shit fall together. You have to be able to ride the highs and lows of whatever track, beat, 808, acoustics you have behind you. You got to know how to work with it and not against it. You know, you got to cut with the grain, not against it. You know, you got to pet the great white shark, you know, this way. You can't go this way because then you're going to fuck up your hand. You got to go with the grain, son, with the grain. Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel's son that when he was trimming that bonsai tree. Give me a try, cause I... And that whole shit, that little falsetto shit he was doing, that shit was, I was like, yeah, man, that shit was dope. Then you think about your loved one singing that shit, man. I just be bullshitting though. I can sing. I can really, y'all heard me really say I can sing. Y'all think I'm bullshit when I say I'll be on Star Search one day. I'm gonna be on Star Search one day. Or I'm gonna be a judge on Star Search one day, like how Paula Abdul old that she was just on the panel, giving everybody a pass. He can't sing, but he can sing. Cut it out. Let him go. He can make it. Everybody else, he sounds like shit. Yes, I'm a female. I'm just emotional. I don't want to be mean. Everybody else on the panel's like, yo, we can't pass him. He sounds like a F-550 going down a gravel driveway. Like, that's not star material right there. It doesn't matter. You ever heard of F-550 going down a gravel driveway? You know you can't sing what it is. All I'm saying, you know you can't sing when you sing and you wait for the judges and they be like, yo, I recognize that voice. And you be like, oh shit, I think I'm doing something. And they be like, yo, that's the sound that the truck made that dropped off the 14 cubic yards of topsoil on my property the other day. You be like, oh hell. Oh hell no. This nigga singing sound like a triaxle with squeaky wheel hubs. I'm done. I'm taking questions. That's how they be sounding over there. When they Jake break, y'all hear them all the time. It's because that Nissan Sentra done got in the front of them and slowed down. They had. Are you done for the day already? Yeah. How do I not sound like a triaxle with squeaky wheels? You gotta go with the flow. Like even if you do sound like, you know, a triaxle with squeaky wheels, in a you know, you gotta know it first of all, and then you gotta find, and then you just gotta blow. Give me a try, 'cause I know that things will be great. And then you just gotta kind of work it, and then find the right acoustics back there. You gotta not too much, just a little bit. You know, you gotta be in tune with your band. I don't know. You gotta be in tune with your band. What's up, BG? You spitting today? Hell no, I'm correcting myself. Genesis 38. Excuse me. I ran with the Judah. The Judah had skeeted off to the side instead of busting the nut up in the woman. I was wrong as hell. That's why I put the scripture up there, because I'm a give y'all Genesis 38, how I do it. But then y'all can go to Genesis 38 for yourself, and then you can read what the hell really happened, because that shit is movie worthy. So anyway, getting to Genesis 38. So Judah, y'all already know the 12 brothers. Like, this gonna be like the sequel to my 12 brothers movie. You know, Zebulun, Simeon, Reuben, Gad, Naphtali, Manasseh, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Joseph. You know all them niggas. So yeah, you know, Israel had his 12 sons. So Judah, boom, after all that shit happened, Judah was like, yo, I'm gonna go down here because y'all doing one. So Judah was like, because that's how they walked back in the day. He went down here. So he met a guy that he was staying with, and the guy was a Canaanite. Judah married his daughter. Judah married a Canaanite woman named Shua, which means salvation. So here's Judah from my 12 Brothers movie. He done married a Canaanite woman, Shua, and he done had 3 sons. His oldest son was then he had Onan, and then he had Shelah or Shelah. So Judah, you know, his firstborn was doing the fuck out one. Like, he was wild, son. Like, you can go read it. It was like Judah's firstborn, like he was on one perpetually. Like, he was wicked, evil, all types of shit. So you know, the Most High did what he did best. He was like, yo, yeah, I got, you know. So Judah was like, all right. So Judah's second-born son, Onan, he went out and found a wife, you know, a good woman for Onan. Her name was Tamar. True story. So Tamar, no, he found a wife for Onan. So Tamar was a widow, and Onan, you know, the tradition back then was the brother-in-law married you when, you know, it's kind of hard to explain nowadays with the mindset nowadays, but back then, your brother-in-law meant your brother-in-law. Like, when you married that nigga, you married the whole fucking family, son. Like, there was a line of succession right there. So by default, she was gonna marry her dead husband's brother. And then Onan, he was on one. He was like, yo, these kids will never really be mine, even though that's his seed, but he would have to give the memory of his dead brother, you know, he had to name them after them. They would never be his kids, even though they're his kids. It's just weird now, but it wasn't back then. So that's when Onan he was hitting Tamar, and then he shot off to the side, and he kept doing this every time they had sex. He would skeet off to the side. Like Onan was definitely a Nissan Altima driver, so he kept skeeting off to the side. So you know the Most High was like, "Yo, this nigga right here on one. He wicked." So yeah. So now Tamar's a widow all over again. And so Judah went to Tamar and was like, I have another son, but he's like 12 or some shit. But when he gets older, I promise him to you. Like she's a, you know, an older woman, probably like in her fucking, you know, late 20s now. And so she's a widow. So Judah was like, look, go back to your father's house and wait for my youngest son to grow up. So Tamar went back to her father's household and put on widow clothes. You know, they did the fuck out of one back then. So she put on her widow clothes, and yeah, she put on her widow clothes, and Judah was like, yeah, you know, I gotta, you know, my son, you know, he young as fuck right now. He not gonna know what to do with that stuff. So you just kind of gotta wait. So long story short, you know, Tamar heard about Judah. He was making his way up north to go do some shit. Probably go fishing or some shit. I forget what the fuck it is. That's why I left it in the title. You can read it for yourself. So she was like, all right. She switched out her widow clothes and went, and she was in the path of where Judah had to cross, and she had a veil. So Judah was like, oh, that's a prostitute giant. So Judah, you know, he was feeling some type of way. He was like, oh, I want to lay with you. And he didn't know that that was his daughter-in-law. So he laid with her, slept with her, you know. They were, I know you want to love, and I keep it real. And then, boom, so he was like, all right, I'm done. So she was like, can you give me something to keep that, so when you come back, I can have it ready for you, or some shit like that. You can read it. And so he was like, all right, bet. Judah gave her his staff and his seal, his payment, because he was supposed to go pay her with a goat. Like a baby goat. That's how they paid people back then. It wasn't gold and silver. It was real shit, you know. So he was like, all right, I'm paying you for your services. I'm gonna go get a fucking goat. You know, I'll be back. And she was like, let me hold on to something. You know how the banks be doing you, collaterals. So boom, that's when Judah gave her the staff and the seal. So Judah went to go get the fucking goat. He came back, the bitch was gone. So he was like, where's that prostitute woman that was sitting right here? And everybody was like, me no have that. And then so Tamar, she went back to her father's household and put on the widow clothes again and was doing the fuck out of one. She was playing the part. So she became pregnant with twins. And when Judah found out that the bitch was pregnant, he was like, who is she supposed to marry my youngest son? Bring her out and burn her. So then what Tamar did, because they was gonna burn her up and shit, right? They didn't play that shit back then. You know, even though Judah did the fuck out of one, you know. So then they was dragging her out. They was dragging Tamar out the house. And then Tamar, she played it smart. That's why she kept this stuff. She was like, go tell Judah, before y'all burn me the fuck up, Holocaust, go tell Judah that I'm pregnant by the man who gave me these items. And she produced that nigga's staff and that nigga's seal. I said, damn, got her. Right? I was like, damn, got her. And then Judah men came back to him, was like, her baby daddy is the nigga that these belong to. And Judah was like, oh, fuck my life. Right? So then, you know, but then Judah's wife had died, you know. And that's what I didn't tell you. Like his wife, Shua, she died a while ago. That's why he was out there fucking around. You know, not saying he's rightful, but his wife had died. He wanted some poo-poo. And then boom, he ran across his daughter-in-law that was dressed up as a prostitute, didn't recognize her, and laid with the stuff like this stuff good. So yeah, she had twins. So Judah was like, oh man, she's righteous as fuck for this. She got me. So Judah apologized. He did the fuck out of one. And then he never slept with her again. But they had twins, Zerah and Perez. That was the name of they son of Judah offspring. Like this Judah that I'm talking about, the AKA Yahudim. Yeah, these y'all think This is where these people get the name from that y'all call Jews. Like this, like Judah is a real person. Well, was a real person. He was a nigga that's like me having offspring. And people calling my offspring a religion by the name of BG. They be like, I'm a BG. And they're like, what the fuck is that? They're like, religion. And and people are like, and people forget that BG was even a real person. They just, now it's just a fucking religion now, you know? So that shit doesn't make fucking sense. So it's like a people that descended from somebody. It's a pedigree. And y'all see right there, and if you read Genesis 38, you can get into and be like, oh yeah, Judah, he didn't get him a Hebrew woman. He went and slept with the Canaanite woman. Nigga, they didn't give a fuck. That's called nation building. That's why Moshe got with the Ethiopian giant. How you think Nimrod was a Hamite, but he ended up starting Babylon all the way in Iran. So this shit ain't new. You know, niggas just been, you know, that's what niggas do. They get around, you know, it's, yeah, and conquer shit. So he got with the Canaanite, but according to Numbers 118 or 116, you are after the house of your father. That's how everybody's pedigree was after the house of their father. Biblically, that's how you G-check your lineage, by the house of your father. So it didn't matter if his mom was a Canaanite. Your father is this is what you are. So that's how Judah's lineup went. Judah's descendant, and this same Judah that, you know, did the fuck out one with Tamar, and then, you know, yeah, that's the same one that the Messiah descends from him. Like, that's the line. That's Jews. That's Yahudah. That's his tribe he built using nothing but his dick. That's it. The royal rod. That's why I said it's the royal rod. Nigga started a whole fucking tribe. Israel started a whole fucking tribe that became 12 different nations. That's why I was telling y'all thought I was just making a skit and making a little YouTube. That's why I was showing y'all that this sound gay, but that's the power of dick, literally. Like, that shit builds nations, son. That's what Abraham was promised. Abraham's name was changed to Abraham, which means father of many fucking nations. Yo, I'm making a movie on this shit. Cause they just don't, Hollywood get a hold of it, they don't do it no type of justice at all. But yeah, that's Genesis 38. You can read it, that shit wild as fuck, son. That shit wild as hell. So then, you know, I'm assuming how that left off, that, you know, Shua ended up with Tamar, because that's the honorable thing to do. But yet Judah knew he was wrong. And was wrong as fuck. He got taken out early, and Onan was doing the fuck out one of his Nissan Altima. That's why he skeeted on the leather car seats and shit. He was like, yo, you supposed to get a woman your seed, but you being selfish. You being selfish. You don't want to have these kids in your brother's memory with his wife. Like, you a brother-in-law. That was duty. It wasn't no fucking right. This is your duty. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that's your duty. So that's all. So that's the real shit. So now you can go and read Genesis 38 and get the real shit, you know. You know, that's how that shit happened. Niggas, yeah, Judah moved away from his brothers and married a Canaanite and had 3 sons, and 2 of them was, yeah, 2 of them was just, yeah. That's why when Judah was in the scripture you read, Judah was like, yo, I just promised her my youngest son. I don't even know if that nigga gonna make it. Like, is he gonna survive? Like, that's how real shit was back then. It's like, yo, I don't even know if this nigga's gonna survive. Like, sure, you good? Like, not sure, but Shelah, don't do nothing to get murked. You know, the Most High don't play that shit. You know. So he already had a woman waiting for him. LeBron James version. Yeah. Well, you want me to read it to you like I'm a Brit?
And today, Judah, he went to the southern border, and that's where he married a Hittite woman, and they both got along great and sprinkled marmalade on the English muffin that didn't exist, but we Brits love our English muffin. And then old Nan did the fuck out of one with a Nissan Altima, and he spilled the semen on the cloth seats.
Is that better? Fuck, you want me to read it like I'm a fucking Aussie? Hello, Mike. Judah went to the southern border. He got him a wife. His oldest son, Er, was taken out by a crocodile. The same one that bit me pops. Fucking Onan skeeted on me car seats. The fuck y'all want me? Fuck y'all want me to do? I'm gonna put this shit in my vernacular. Look at this squirrel with this big nut. Damn. Look, he buried it right there by the fig tree. My 7-year-old is cracking. Your 7-year-old watching this? Oh, there's another one with a nut. Those some big nuts. Where the fuck y'all getting them from? That fucking black walnut tree back there. Yeah, man, then people want me to fucking... No, I'm gonna tell it how I tell it in my vernacular. Like, there's no such thing as a proper vernacular, because people from different places pronounce things different ways. It's whole different, like shit just different, son. We just... Like, sometimes I embellish. Like, I can go between different accents and different vernaculars. Like, I can sound like a West Coast nigga and use that slang, and then come back sound like an East Coast nigga and use that slang. I could take you out to Wisconsin and use that slang. Babby, hand me the backs of crayons. Yeah, I can go all the way up to Canada. Well, that depends on what you mean by white. Jordan Peterson, tell us about Genesis 38. Wow, that depends on what you mean by spill the seed. You do? I could take you across the pond.
Absolutely, you cannot wipe out a spilled semen in the cloth seats. You must blot that.
Oh, fucking cloth seats, mate. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that was like Irish or some shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I could take you out there to Germany. Schnitzel me Kitzel. Scheisenhof. You know, I'm diverse as fuck. Have we ever heard of the real BG? There's a lot of BGs. BG is a term for a rank within certain organizations, baby gangsters. BG is also the name of a rapper called Baby Gangster. He was with Cash Money. BG is also how I describe members of my zombie apocalypse group. If you read my book, you would know that. I also have a missile named after me, the real BG. Semite, all are black but the chosen. I can't make that claim, because Shem, okay, so realistically speaking, doesn't matter if you believe what the Bible has to say or not. It tells you where everybody went after the flood. Like the shit before with the Nephilim, get this shit out your head. Noah stepped off the boat with 3 sons. 3. And according to scripture, these 3 niggas repopulated, that's you and me. Like, that's the power of dick right there, son. So anyway, Shem, from which the term Semitic comes, Ham, and Japheth. Japheth shit is just kind of, I guess them niggas went to Europe or something. I don't recognize none of those places that it was like, yeah, Japheth's offspring. They go through it in detail. They was like, they went here, here, and here. Ham, his son, Cush, he had sons, Cush, um, Kemet, which is Egypt, Ethiopia. We can just assume Africa. But from that line came Nimrod. Now it says Nimrod was a great hunter before the Lord and went and started a city in what is now considered to be Iran. And the city's name was Babylon. Nimrod started Babylon, and they said Babylon was the most beautiful and most technologically advanced city ever. I mean, that's just what they say in lore. It doesn't say that in scripture. I'm just saying they was like Babylon, like, yo, Babylon was. So you can see the appeal for Abraham to stay in Babylon when he was in Babylon. Like the Shemitic people, they was like, yo, we like, yo, this, it's a city, but it's, like, yo, this city is the shit. And then, the Most High was like, yo, I'm gonna take you somewhere else. Like, this isn't for you. And then he was like, yo, we gonna, go to a land that your descendants will inherit. So he had to leave Babylon where he was comfortable. But yeah, either way, when it comes to the Ashkenazi, they descend from, I believe, Gomer. So they descend from Japheth, not Shem at all. And yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna say who, black or white, because niggas been swirling since times past. Like, none of that shit even fucking matter. But that's why I say I really don't get into the race shit like that, because and technically Old Testament wasn't Most High, hence the jealous. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that because, yeah, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that at that, and just work on my movie 12 Brothers, and then y'all y'all niggas lucky. Barricade is Nimrod. Say what you want about Nimrod, he got shit cracking and built cities, infrastructure, technology. Apparently Nimrod was the voice of his generation, because everywhere in the scripture it says everybody was like, yo, they were comparing people to Nimrod, like, yo, like Nimrod, like if you did great shit they called you Nimrod. They was like, yo, like Nimrod. Like they say he was a mighty hunter before the Lord, like he set his face against the Most High or led people into idolatry, or there's a lot of different laws, but however you want to look at it, Nimrod got shit popping. Nimrod and his army was like, they was like Greece, Rome, Persia, all rolled into one, just with the army, just strong, just conquered, just was like, yeah, I'm gonna set this city right fucking here. Nigga, Babylon, right here. And Nimrod got shit cracked. When is BG book Ephesians coming out? I don't know, but you could. I mean, it's yeah. I just looked it up to make sure. Um, yeah, Genesis 10:1 gives you the offspring of Japheth, and you can continue reading and see that Ashkenazi was descended from Japheth, not Shem. So let me get the exact. Let me. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Yeah, I knew I was right. Yeah, Genesis 10:3. Uh, Gomer, who was the son of Japheth, had sons, one of which was Ashkenaz. Yeah, Genesis chapter 10, verse 3. This shit right there. They got nothing to do with Shem or Semite or any of that shit. The Arabs are Semites. Abraham was a Semite. Isaac, Jacob, Esau, Semite. Um, yeah, all these people are Semites except for those niggas that say they Semites. Like, it's right there in the fucking name. Just Ashkenazi. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, no, that ain't even got nothing to do with. Test the wires at the switch for a shirt for. Oh, God, y'all doing electrical issues. Who having an electrical issue? BG, my fog lights don't turn on. But in the cab, the indicator light says they are on. If it's not the bulb, then what? You got to pull that out and diagnose it. You got to trace that wiring. That depends on what you mean by bulb. What does a bulb mean? Is the bulb in the body? Does the bulb have a body? My body! My choice, my body! Stay away from my daughter. He told me to stay. I said, I'm going on Michaela Peterson podcast. That nigga came out of nowhere and told me stay away from his daughter. Stay away from my daughter. Nah, fuck that. I feel some type of way. Because I was like, before I fell the fuck off, I'm washed the fuck up now. But before I was the top comedian on YouTube. And this bitch gonna act like she don't see me. Michaela Peterson, I know you in here. You gonna act like you didn't notice me. You noticed me. How the fuck? She brought on all of my competition. She brought on Awaken with JP after he tried to assassinate me with the Honda Pilot. She brought on Ryan Long, the limp-wristed Canadian that was doing vaccine-only shows. And when I said something about it, people was like, it doesn't matter. He's funnier than you. I was like, yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. He did that podcast with his Jewish friend. I forget the nigga name. The Jew, Danny, on the Boys podcast, the Boys podcast, and was like, yeah, they keep telling me that I'm doing vaccine-only shows, and I'm like, I can't. I'm an immigrant from Canada, and I came down here to make a better life for myself. And it's like, I don't tell you how to make money at your job. Do I go to Walmart and rearrange Christmas decorations for you? Like, I don't do that. Like, just take the vaccine, and if you don't want to get the vaccine, then don't take the vaccine and don't come to the show. I'm not going to make you choose, but I can't just not make money. And he said all that shit, and everybody was like, yeah. I've been a fucking rebel, man. So at certain times, I just want to blame it on me being black. I just want to take the lazy way out and be like, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. Nobody, y'all. Cause I'm black. BG do a Jim Bob impression. Oh, thought you was gonna. Jim Bob sounds like sometimes Jim Bob's natural voice is indistinguishable from Ben Shapiro. And sometimes you can catch him talking like this, just naturally. It just happens naturally, folks. Get a small hat, you pop it on. It pops on like a Trojan condom. That's how we keep it on. You know, you don't have to worry about how we keep it on. You know, it just stays on there. It stays nice and tight, snug and fit. Like, oh, you got, like, he did that. That's that Colorado shit, I guess. With Jim Bob in here, Jim Bob, you sound like that nigga. Like, it is not a feat for him to do a Ben Shapiro impression, because he's already halfway there, just naturally. It's absolutely correct. I'm already there, just naturally. You know, we got the Colorado, the Denver airport right there. It has a mural on it. You know, the mural at the Denver airport is how all Coloradans feel inside. You know, it's just how we feel inside. That mural at the Denver airport is how all Coloradans feel inside. That shit captures their inner essence. The fucking horse and a bunch of children screaming in a fire. You fucking Coloradans. He's from Colorado, ain't he? He a Coloradan. I mowed lawns one summer for extra cash and got real tan skin, and some dude came at me talking really loud and slow, like I didn't know English. That's because you probably look like you shop at the El Pollo Loco. You out there looking like an El Pollo Loco worker. Nigga was like, excuse me, El Cinco de Mayo, Newport. Do you LA New El Port LO Ocho? That's why they looking at it like, what the fuck? Bitch, I speak English. That's like a Brit coming to you.
Excuse me, pardon me. Do you speak proper English like me with the lip poked out and marmalade already in your back pocket?
Them niggas carry, they got a holster for their marmalade. That shit attached at the hip. They pull that bitch out. The same niggas that was making them honey badgers, they done made a specialized marmalade holder. That shit got the secured with 2 straps. They secure that shit with 2 straps. That shit got the cloth inside. That shit fancy as fuck. They got another joint with a spoon in it. You know, the spoon only the Brits have. Because the jar is fucking, they got the little spoon. It's the same. This is a stingray that killed me, pops. Ow, bloody stingray. I can't put up my flag. Not if it got a marmalade jar on it.
This is absolutely a travesty of the highest order. I am absolutely not Boris Johnson. We do not only just talk like this, but we also talk like this. And I was doing this when I demanded people lock down and take your shots.
They was like, yeah, he a conservative. I was like, what? Like, y'all wild as fuck over there with biscuits and tea and marmalade and English muffins with all those fucking nooks and crannies in it. 21 Savage from over there. I was like, this nigga Sir Savage the 21st. You know, the rapper 21 Savage. The little nigga that he took Amber Rose from Kanye West. We was like, yo, what the fuck? Kanye West? He got, damn, Amber Rose got a bot, man. Look, you seen that nigga, she let Amber Rose, she got Wiz Khalifa. And then everybody was sharing that meme on 21 Savage, supposed to be a gangster rapper. He was at the Pussy March wearing a pussy hat with Amber Rose holding a sign that said, I'm a hoe too. Y'all remember that shit? He was holding, he was like, home, you holding a sign that say I'm a hoe too. Damn. We done came a long way from the days of Judah and and Onan and Shelah. We done came a long, long way. They were ready to burn Tamar for doing a whole lot less. Judah was out, bring the bitch outside. Let's get this straight right now. It was like, yeah, it was like, sir, your daughter-in-law is pregnant. Bring her outside. Get the oak wood, start the fire. He was out there. It was a nigga he sent to go get kindling. She came out, was like, yeah, I'm pregnant by the dude who gave me these. And Judah was like, put the kindling back. Put the fire out. Put it out. Come here, Tamar. Yeah, he was like, I promised you my son, and that's what you're going to get. I'm not going to sleep with you no more. Somebody buy us a Caterpillar 9630-36 3C LGP. What the fuck is that? Whatever it is, it sounds like it got tracks on it. It sounds like maintenance a bitch on that. It sounds like we gonna need the whole zombie apocalypse to send me money so I can keep that shit in motion. Is that a dozer? If not, we might as well put a dozer on that list too. We might as well put a Bobcat toolcat on that list too. I know niggas get sick of donating. They like, the goals never end. Like, hell no, nigga. We done met the goal for a skid steer, nigga. I need a Bobcat toolcat. Now I need a Tiger Cat. We meet that goal. Now I need like a fleet of dozers. I need track loaders. We meet that goal. I need wheel loaders. We meet that goal. I'm like, I need a submarine. Y'all gotta help me get this submarine. This shit got long range missiles on it. I'm buying this shit from Kim Jong-un directly. Yeah, y'all help me buy this submarine from Kim Jong-un. Truthers today are so payless shoe store source. I don't know what you mean by that, but they people think I'm a truther. Like I'm not a truther. And when I say that, people think I don't care about the truth. I do. But I'm not on a need to know basis. I don't need to know everything. I honestly don't care. And I really don't care enough about a lot of y'all to actually be considered a truther. I think truthers come from a place of ego first, virtue signaling second. You know, when you're perceived to actually care. I care about you, want to keep you safe. This is what's going on. I care. You know, people gravitate towards you. Money third and truth fourth. In that order. And that a lot of these niggas seem very ego driven. That's why a lot of them still talking about the same shit they was talking about 2 years ago. Like, it's not even about the money with a lot of these niggas. It's just about being right and virtue signaling to care. It's just my humble opinion. Shit gets real monotonous. Really monotonous. I don't care enough to be considered a truther. That's why when the one dude, he was like, yo, you know, the dude, you know, you're lost because you don't care about people in California dying that California people don't care about. I'm like, cuz, you just said that people in California don't care about people in California dying. Why the fuck would I care? I'm all the way the fuck out in Virginia. I'm in Virginia, big homie. If Californians don't give a fuck about Californians dying, why the fuck am I going to join in and virtue signal? Like I can actually help. I'm not going to help not near one of them families who done lost a loved one. That's what they say. Love is an action word. These niggas want to make you think they love niggas, but they don't reach in their pocket and actually help niggas. They just continue to take from the congregation. Like, nah, you give a fuck so much about that shit, man. Go help him. Go help that man right there. You see he got signed. Go help him get his shit together. Go over there and pay for funerals and shit. Since you give a fuck about Californians dying so fucking bad. How the fuck I'ma just say, the Californians are dying, and I'm not paying for funerals? I didn't even set up a GoFundMe for these niggas. I set it up for myself. I heard the news about Californians dying in California, and Californians not giving a fuck about it, and set up a GoFundMe to get a wheel loader. Look, I'm being virtuous. We need to help them now. Meanwhile, y'all see me next week with a wheel loader. Like, how the fuck did you get that? It's a Caterpillar too. Like, you know, I'm helping. And then you find something else to virtue signal about and make money off that shit. It's just a constant virtue signal game. Just constantly. Like, niggas was virtue signaling about Ukraine. Niggas was doing the same thing about Russians. It's like they're a mirror image of each other. Like the people who say people are virtue signaling are actually virtue signaling themselves to appear virtuous without reason amongst their peers. Nigga didn't do nothing to help the situation, but here you are defending Russians because your audience is on that type of time. Niggas just giving word. You just playing word. That shit, I don't respect that shit. It's entertainment to me. It's funny. It's entertainment, but that shit just word. You wordplay. You're a wordsmith. You're a wordsmith. That shit sound real good and make you feel good and make people feel nice. Like when you have somebody that agrees with you, hell yeah, nigga, you more likely to come out your pocket with some cash. And that shit sound good, but these niggas not really doing nothing to put one foot in front of the other and actually go do something about the shit. Nah, they just right here on YouTube making videos about the shit. But, you know, it just... The Russians! It said everybody... Like, I don't give a fuck about the Russians. When I said I ain't give a fuck about the Russians neither, everybody got mad at me. I got emails about that. How do you not care about Putin? I seen Putin kiss the Wailing Wall too. Putin wore that little hat. Y'all act like Ron DeSantis the only one. There's videos on YouTube. They marched Putin through the fucking through downtown, and he went to the Western Wall, and there was Benjamin Netanyahu. He was going over a plan, and Putin was like, And then you see him point to the wall, and Putin went over there. Right, y'all did. People just looking for a hero anywhere they can. Like, Holmes, I don't give a fuck about half the shit y'all give a fuck about. Nah, I want a track loader. I don't give a fuck about the dead in California. If I did, I'd be helping the moms bury whoever the fuck died. That's what really caring looks like. I don't care. You don't care neither. You didn't offer those moms not near a dollar. Don't act like I'm the only asshole in here. People be in here getting on my shit like I don't give a fuck about nothing or no one. And then people, Netanyahu, that was a dumbass joke, by the way. Yeah, and people be getting on my case like I don't give a fuck about nothing and no one. They come in here January 6th, and I'm like, nigga, did you put money on any of them niggas' books so they can get commissary? No. No, you didn't. You didn't provide some finances for them niggas to get an attorney or anything of the sort. You just up here. Nah, I don't, bro. I swear, I don't virtue signal in no capacity. I'm so beyond that shit. I really am. Cause I know me, I'm lazy as fuck. I don't even virtue signal for my own family. They be like, so and so just got clapped. I be like, that's fucked up. His favorite beverage, what would be marmalade juice? Dude, you're not thinking critically. Hell no, I cut that shit out. I'm free. I'm free from thinking critically. That's a whole thinking critically. That's a whole nother trap right there. Another trap right there. Think critically. Think critically. I don't know if you were joking or not, but people do be, they be like, think critically on a certain issue. And when you had a wrong opinion, they be like, Like the other day in the comment section, Apex called me a bitch. He was like, yeah, Barricade Garage a bitch. He's sitting up there talking shit about his wife or some shit like that. And I'm looking at the shit like, I don't even get titillated at that type of shit no more, because when I'm online, I see numbers, random names, random thoughts, random sentences, shit just hella random. I don't know who a lot of you are. Some of you. So I can't take shit personal. You see what I'm saying? Because none of y'all really know me. Don't nobody in here who hasn't even, let alone the people who've been here for a while. Then you got new niggas just coming in overnight. Just, yo, you're so-and-so. It's like, Holmes, you don't even know me. I can't take that shit personal. You a son to me. You a son to me in thought pro. I call you son not because you mine, because you shine. You have a greater potential, but you're a social justice warrior. You want to give a fuck about shit that you can't fix. And that shit holding you back spiritually. Like you're bound to the expectation of having a critical thinking process about worldly shit that doesn't fucking matter. You can't do, where I need to have critical thinking skills is to figure out how I'm gonna get the seal on the piston rod in my hydraulic cylinder. That's critical thinking skills. That seal is difficult as fuck. Installing that seal with no tools should be a part of a fucking IQ test somewhere. And I banged out all 4 of them bitches, no problem. Yeah, critically thinking is doing what O'Darn is doing now and troubleshooting that fucking fog light issue. You see the difference? Critically thinking is not giving a fuck about what that shit over there is. That's why that shit just goofy to me. I don't pay no mind. I haven't got emotional in a while over this shit. I got aggravated, but you know, it's just like, damn, like people still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Everybody want everybody to be a social justice warrior while making fun of social justice warriors with purple hair. And I'm like, yo, you're a social justice warrior too. You want to fix the world. You really do. That's why you get on YouTube and tell niggas to stay away from this nigga. Or stay away from that nigga. You tell people who like watching somebody that's not you to stay away from them. Like, I would never fucking do that. If you can't figure out that person is fuck shit from your own thoughts and understanding, I'm just here to make jokes then. I don't give a fuck if y'all watch Awaken with JP or Steven Crowder or Anomaly. That shit is hella funny to me. I came here to talk shit. Maybe I can do that though, because this isn't where I derive my income. So I really have no ego behind this shit at all. But you know, it just I'm not, y'all gonna get it or not. It just takes certain life experience for certain people to get certain things and reach a certain level. The dude who called me a bitch ass nigga, he just not there yet. He still cares about shit that he can't fix. Like, you have no hope of fixing that. There are systems in place that are bigger than you. You're worried about that shit. Meanwhile, you can't even use a grease gun. You don't even know how to use a grease gun. Like your tie rod, the boot on your tie rod just dry rotted, and the fucking ball joint is exposed, and that shit tweet 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 tweet. You feel? And I'm looking at it. I look at people like that, like damn, cuz like you. Like damn, cuz you they just delve into other shit. I'll be like damn. Yeah, I'm just over it. That's why I feel like the boot. I got heim joints on the tie rod. So now you think you're fancy, cause you got heim joints. Fucking fancy. Like people that's right up there with people using U joints instead of the traditional CV axle. They go get U joints and think they fucking fancy until that shit break down on the fucking trail and they needle bearing spill all over the fucking place. No, I'm on my grown man shit now. I'm like, give me a CV axle. Give me the CV axle. Fuck them U joints. Fuck, go ahead, give me independent front suspension. Fuck that solid axle. I'm an old man now. I said, fuck that solid axle. That shit, bro, my working on trucks is so easy. I hate front wheel drive vehicles and I hate solid axle. Bro, the amount of suspension components, I like how I just segued into something else entirely. The amount of suspension components, look. So my Jeep had an inverted Y steering. That shit was doing this shit here, throwing up Latin King in an inverted way. So you had the drag link, you had the tie rod, you had the track bar, then you had a steering stabilizer on that bitch. But the way the steering linkage was set up, it was so that you could only adjust the toe in and toe out using the driver's side wheel. You got other solid axle vehicles that aren't like this, but there's a lot going on under there. Everything from the steering gear, the pitman arm, down. So when you do anything to modify the height, it throws off the steering geometry. Your ride will never be the same again. Everything is more fucking complicated on that type of setup. It really is. That shit is really annoying. It really is. I like working on big vehicles. You got a lot of space, a lot of room. I pop the hood now. I can hide a body in there. You working on the front, and don't get me started on them front wheel drive vehicles with the transverse mounted engine. The engine is in the engine bay doing this shit. Right here by the fucking fender. So if you gotta replace the fucking belt, the water pump, the AC compressor, the power steering pump, all that shit is just extremely in the fucking way to get to. It's extremely inconvenient. They put their engine in that bit. They did. That's how it's in there. This shit just in the fucking way to segue back. Why we need to know BG birthday? Who in here fishing for my birthday? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but try to figure out my temperament by applying it to horoscopes. A bunch of fucking stargazers. I think he accidentally told us the truth. Hillbilly eating donut. Hillbilly somewhere right now. I done ran out of hillbilly hearts. Here. Oh, there you go. BG is a Sagittarius, and hillbilly heart is a cop. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Nobody won't need no wookie. Police don't give me no drink. Oh no, that ain't getting chicken low me. That's why y'all didn't understand the words to that cop song. That's because Chinky Bear was singing it. Cheeky Bear, where you at? Cheeky Bear was singing a song. Nobody want to be no okay. Police don't give me no way. My turn signal don't work in the left lane. Bad boy, American stinky. Stinky American neighbor. Cheeky baby. BG been looking at them Audis my homies work on. I'm not a European vehicle guy, like Land Rover and all of the shit that the Brits got. I mean, I have a BMW, but you know, that's it. Like I like American shit. I say American because the shit. Well, we know Chrysler is just so not American. Chrysler is the harlot of the top 3 American car manufacturers. You got GMC, Ford, and Chrysler. Chrysler is a slut. They have been dropped and picked up and bailed out and remarried, divorced and remarried, Now they're over there and fuck with the fucking Chrysler got with Benz. Chrysler had a Benz merger. They fucked that up. Chrysler was doing this thing with AMC, American Motor Corp. Fucked that up. Stole designs for the Grand Cherokee. Produced them shits from 93 to 98. Got with Benz. They partnered with Benz in fucking 99. And before that, Chrysler got with Mitsubishi. Before the AMC shit, Chrysler was fucking with Mitsubishi. That's why a lot of older Chrysler vehicles and Mitsubishi, the parts are interchangeable. Man, Chrysler is a whore. Now Chrysler is with the same people that make the Minis. No, that's BMW that make them. With the shit with it's not even called Chrysler no more. That shit. What's that shit in France? What that shit called? What's Chrysler? Hey man, Chrysler just what the shit? Ferris, not Ferris. Few. Shit, just crazy. Got you thinking? How long does it take for your chopped wood to dry for use? Also, do you use it for cooking? Hell no, I'm not telling you. Who said that? Guns Up Music? Oh, hell no. Fuck, I'm not telling you nothing. You sound like a nigga being audited by the IRS. Guns Up Music! Nigga, the IRS, why? Get the fuck away from me. Hell no. He gonna get me up. They try and flip him. He's an informant now. They're like, yo, if you don't do this, we're gonna book you on such and such in charge. You gotta get information out of BG. And he wearing a wire right now. So Barricade Garage, that wood, are you reporting your income at all, or just how about your other businesses? Do you pay yourself, or this nigga try to get me to talk? I know Hillbilly Hard in here somewhere wanting me to get a moisture meter so he can meter the moisture in my splits. I got a moist with not Hillbilly Hard, Freedom Inc. Where Freedom Inc. at? Freedom Inc. How that 1099 come? Fuck that 1099. Fuck. I'm not monetizing none of my fucking YouTube. That's why when y'all click on all my videos, man, this shit ain't no ads. I'm not monetizing that shit. Niggas think it's because I'm trying to be virtuous. Fuck, no, I just don't want to pay that shit at the end of the year, Holmes. That shit hella expensive. And if you not making over a certain amount on YouTube, then you just paying. Who the fuck saving that? Who's saving $200 a month from YouTube? Why the fuck am I even monetizing shit? Hell no, cut off all monetization. Don't monetize shit. When they send me that 1099 TurboTax, gonna be like, oh yeah, you owe like 8,000. So if you're like, nigga, what? What? I need to start a GoFundMe so y'all can help me pay that shit. Or pull a Wrangler Star and not pay that shit at all. I just told on Wrangler Star. I'm telling on niggas. I can't make shit on YouTube. That's because you're a cop. That's understandable. You're a cop now. Like, you're a whole cop. Like, Hillbilly Hard, I don't even think you understand the fact that you are a cop. I think you're just kind of going through the motions and it hasn't hit yet. You're a cop now, son. Like, you're a whole cop out here in these streets. My turn signal don't work in my Corolla. I make a illegal left change. My turn signal don't work. Fool yellow me. Cops. Cops is brought to you by Hillbilly Hard. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. And Peking dog. That's why if you listen, and you keep listening to it, you can hear Chicky Bear in the background. And Peking dog. And fool ya. When do you get a P.O. box? I got silverback gorilla silver. I got a silverback gorilla silver piece with your neck. What the fuck is that? A silverback. I'm not a silver person. I'm not a silver person. I don't think silver or gold gonna help not near nigga in here in the capacity they think is gonna help them if shit were to fall. Or if, let's say, the dollar were just to explode. You know, niggas like, gold and silver, get a shed full of it. Put it in your garage, and or your wife with it, bury it. I don't think that shit's gonna help at all. I just told y'all, see the title, Genesis 38. Y'all see what Judah went to go pay the woman with? A goat. No fucking coin. That's the shit that people started doing when they had kings so they can keep track of shit. That gold and silver and money shit, that's so the king could tax people and keep track of shit. That people be like, gold and silver is God's currency. No, the fuck is not. It don't say not nowhere in there. And it still take people to mine this shit. Nigga, people are God's currency, Holmes. That's why he told Abraham, he was like, your offspring gonna be as plentiful as the stars in the sky and the sands of the sea. Man, it's people. It's all, man, Negan said the realest shit in any series ever on The Walking Dead. He said humans are the resource. It's always been people. People are the fucking resource. That money don't mean, gold and silver don't mean shit without people, Holmes. When you got people, yeah. Yeah, that shit don't mean shit. Remember Pharaoh? That's what Pharaoh did. That's why Pharaoh had a statue, a golden statue of himself right there in the corridor. He needed people. That's why they went to war. You had to conquer. You didn't always kill your enemy. You got them on your side. Or you killed enough of them to let them know that you're not to be fucked with and that they should fuck with you. Now they're a part of your army. That's what they did in the movie Troy. When the Trojan prince left with that Greeks with the queen of Greece, that particular area in Greece, the king went to other kingdoms in Greece and got everybody was like, yo, this, like, we got to ride on the Trojans. Like, you down before that, they were going to war with each other, conquering people. That's how you conquer, to get people. To get land, and when you get land, you need people. That's why the Romans, they understood that shit. The Romans understood that shit like nobody, because they just conquer shit, and they understand it took people to run that shit. Well, no fucking gold and silver. That's where the term salary come from. They was paying niggas in salt. They was paying niggas in salt, actual shit you could use. I mean, people can make the argument that today you can gold and silver, you melt it down, make electrical equipment. I get all that goofy shit, but if niggas wasn't using that shit for that shit, that shit is a Rockefeller mind fuck. That shit is a Rothschild mind fuck. That shit is a Wicked King mind fuck. Judah went and paid the bitch with a goat. That's real money. That's real money. I think people just be shilling for big gold and big silver because they see the numbers shifting on the screen. They're like, oh, what's it at now? And that shit gets you hype and makes you want to. That shit don't fucking matter. It damn sure ain't gonna matter in the zombie apocalypse. It ain't gonna matter in no end of the world scenario I can think of. Armageddon, zombie apocalypse, alien invasion. Yeah, I can't think of not near end of the world scenario. You seen Mad Max? What end of the world scenario they just was like, yo, I got gold for this. Nah, nigga, they was like, water, nigga, I need water. Right fucking now, I'm parched. And they needed real shit. Food, bird. Nigga caught a bird and we eat and pay somebody with it. I got money flying all around me back this bitch. But y'all just gold and silver. That's because y'all comfortable. That's what a comfortable people looks towards, gold and silver. Like, you just comfortable as fuck. Watachi been here since God. Remember? Oh yeah, God said let there be light, and Watachi rolled his Segway over to the switch and hit it. Is that good enough for you? Your most high excellency, your honor. Is it bright enough? Watachi old as fuck. Gold doesn't rot. This nigga said gold doesn't rot. Nigga, a McDonald's French fry doesn't rot neither. That doesn't mean we... What? Nigga, that Popeye's biscuit doesn't rot neither. Fuck you mean? Gold doesn't rot. What the fuck? That is not an argument in favor of gold. It doesn't rot, nigga. But nigga be in a zombie apocalypse pulling out McDonald's French fries like, nigga, I can pay you. I got 4 fries right here. Nigga. This shit don't rot though. Yeah, you can't counterfeit this shit. It is perishable. Gold doesn't rot. That shit just sit there and weigh you the fuck down. Not gold. At least you can eat the shit. Who eating gold? I know y'all seen that 2 Chainz shit where they just sprinkle that shit on steak, but that shit not the real world, son. Nobody just snacking on a gold bar. It is worth what we agree it's worth. Man, in a time, and your sons and daughters are worth a lot more. Like just biblical basics. Like Jacob. Not Jacob. I forget his father. Wanted his wife, and the dude was like, yeah, work for me for 7 years and you get my daughter. I give you my daughter's hand in marriage. He had to work the field 7 fucking years to get his daughter hand in marriage. They couldn't just buy it outright. It's like we need valuable shit, son. Like what you got? What you got? Horses? All types of shit. I'm not saying now, of course gold means something now. But it's the day and age you were brought up in. Computers mean something now too. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying with the times. But I'm just saying in a lot of people's hypothetical end of the world situation or shit hit the fan situation, gold ain't gonna mean shit. Even when you have digital currency, it's just gonna be nothing but the shifting of numbers on the screen. Nobody gonna want gold. You can't do nothing with it. The only other side currency is gonna be skill. and what you can provide, a service you can provide under the fucking table. That's what the Mexicans are doing now. Like, that shit matters. That's why a lot of farmers got Mexicans working them shits. Like, that's what it's always been. Humans. Yeah, all that other shit is a mind fuck. But I get it. When you got enough skilled people, you need a way of people, I guess people who can't pay, to be like, yo, I owe you, or this, that, and the third, or go to a foreign land. This shit just wild. Money led to globalism. That's it. Gold and silver did too. You had a kingdom that wasn't on gold, but you had another kingdom that used gold. When they went there, they was like, yo, you ain't doing shit like this. They conquered them and spread that shit. Like, yeah, y'all on the fucking gold standard now. And they was like, nah, we don't even operate like this. Now you fucking do it. Oh, you contribute all this shit. Frank said what? I'm just saying gold and silver ain't all it's cracked up to be. That's all I'm saying. Does it mean something? Yeah, to you, because they tell you it means something. Just like the dollar means something. Yeah, you need it. You need to buy shit, you know. But I'm just saying, like, getting back to basics, in a world that I hear a lot of people perceive to be coming after this world as we know it, and man, gold and silver ain't gonna mean shit. In a shit hit the fan scenario, gold and silver is not gonna mean shit. Hillbilly back to training. They done gave that man an airsoft pistol. He had a close call. They done gave him an airsoft pistol with the orange tip on it, on some take me a right shit. Freeze! Niggas like, nigga, is that an orange tip on that gun right there? No! But you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, stop! Ain't nobody respects you. You might as well have a fucking throwable nightstick. Freeze! Just throwing nightsticks on some Xeno Warrior Princess shit. Police don't pull me over. Illegal turn chain. My left turn signal don't work. I go slow in the left lane. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? They come for you. Cops. It's brought to you by Hillbilly Hard and Chinky Bear. Hey, for ya. That shit is Cheeky Bear. They put a fit, that Cheeky Bear. Where that Cheeky Bear with the auto tune? Get on auto tune. Hey, for ya. On the auto tune. Simunition is better than having to yell bang bang. Man, just throw the nightstick at it there. Just freeze. Please. They can run. Hit him with the nightstick. And for ya. Beef and broccoli with no broccoli. Who said the Toyota Corolla go slow? Stinky American neighbor. And Swift white wise. Yeah, Fiat. That's what I was like, Fiat. Yeah, the fucking Chrysler is Fiat now. That's Italian, right? Yeah, Chrysler's headquarters is in Italy. It's not even remotely American. Yeah, it's just fucking Fiat. The cops can't catch my XJ. Watachi, please pull over in that XJ if the cops get behind you. If they have to chase you in that beat up ass rust bucket XJ, they are going to beat you when they. He made us chase him and he thought he was going to outrun the police in the XJ. That's why they beat the shit out of Rodney King. He was trying to outrun the police on a dirt bike powered by a 21 horsepower Briggs and Stratton motor. That shit was belt driven, son. They was like, this nigga really think he gonna get away. Like Prince, Kanye is gone. Man, I told Kanye not gone. He'll be back. Nigga said that 2 times Kanye been relevant ago. I just said that shit last month when people like, wait, Kanye West, Kanye West. Everybody was sucking Kanye West dick. I was like, Kanye West, come and go. Then what he do? He pop up in the news again, then he go the fuck away, then he pop the fuck back up. Like, I remember the first time he popped up and conservatives was like, yeah, Kanye West. Everybody was on kind of all the truthers. Kanye West. Then he fell out with Candace Owens. And everybody, fuck Kanye West. Then the shit died down, went away. Then he came back again on some other shit. Slavery is a choice. And then he was relevant from truthers again. Kanye West. And then he went the fuck away. Then he come back, you know. They're the Jewish people. Kanye West. Then he go away, they come back again. Bruh, Kanye West is like a dangled carrot. He really and Kanye West ain't doing nothing but being Kanye West. That nigga been like that his whole fucking life. Kanye West the type of nigga that y'all go, don't follow that nigga in the war. I know his type. Kanye West the type of person that talk everybody up into going to war and get everybody all hyped like, yeah. Y'all going to war with them niggas over there. Then y'all 10 yards out and that nigga like, you know what, never mind. Niggas like, what? Wait, what? Hey, yeah, don't y'all love that stuff though. It's entertainment. That's all it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's entertainment. Oh, fuck you. Fucking the artist formerly known as Kanye. Like, nigga, I'm not saying all that gay shit. That nigga is Kanye West. Niggas is not allowed to just change their name because of how they feel. That nigga is extremely emotional. You don't follow no nigga like Kanye West in the war. All you gotta do is listen to his 808 and Heartbreak album that he produced after Amber Rose broke up with him. That you don't want to follow no nigga like that. That nigga, he'd get everybody on the field killed. No diss, it's just true. That is one thing about being an emotional man, but that nigga's emotional, son. Like, emotional. How could you be so hard? He made that shit for Amber Rose. I'd be more concerned about Nick Fuente and Milo Yiannopoulos. Like, what the fuck happened to them niggas? Like, they just followed a nigga that just is unfollowable. And now y'all look dumb as fuck. If some shit gonna happen, that's what happened when you follow a nigga. You gonna look dumb as fuck when he look dumb as fuck. Or when he seem flaky or unreliable. They like, nah, nigga, this is what we doing now. Nick Fuente and them, they, you know. Ye is Nimrod in 2023. the fuck is Ye? It's Kanye, and that nigga not Nimrod. He's Kanye. Yo, that's him. That's him. Kanye ain't doing that shit. The people hyping him up doing this shit. The people like Kanye, what the truth? Kanye, what to being Kanye West? Kanye West. It's like when you see a kid doing something, you're like, yeah, 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 and the kid like, the kid doing it, kid do. The children, yeah. Man, this shit is. It's Kanye West. It ain't got nothing to do with Nimrod or none of that other shit. Just basic. It's just other people who are involved and want a spectacle make more out of it than what it is. And was he telling the truth? Yeah. There's a lot of niggas telling the truth though. It's just he the biggest one. It's so it gets your attention. It puts you over here. It puts you in his mindset. Man, Kanye West is Kanye West. It ain't even that deep. Now you see him, he done popped back up with the white woman, and now this is like, oh, he hasn't learned from the first white woman. I'm like, here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Talking about he didn't marry her, but you know, he popped back up like, you know, gave a bitch a friendship ring and everything. He done found a new joint, gave her a friendship ring, ready to write a whole album in her memory, in her honor. It's Kanye West. Amber looked like Wesley Snipes in Time Cop. Amber Rose had that boy 21 Savage holding a sign at the pussy rally saying, I'm a hoe too. That shit, that meme is just not gonna leave. I'm not gonna forget that. You had this gangster rapper, fake ass gangster rapper, talking about he from Atlanta, he really from England, he's from the UK. That nigga had marmalade in his back pocket the whole time. Yeah, 21 Savage. You remember that shit, Evan 513? 21 Savage, you can Google it now. He 21 Savage sitting there with Amber Rose at the Million Woman March rally, holding this gangster nigga holding the sign saying, I'm a hoe too. Like, man, come on, cuz. Amber Rose started that whole slut shaming shit, but like, come on, cuz. Like, come on, huh? I don't know what Amber Rose got going on. Amber Rose throwing that witchcraft on you niggas. They got y'all acting like that. How could you be so heartless? Shit crazy, man. What the fuck else going on in the news? Somebody, I bought. Something else going on, but does Amber still had a ball? I don't know. I have no idea about Amber Rose. Fuck Amber Rose. Niggas don't want to talk about Khalees, Nas, baby mother. She out there farming, doing good for herself. Khalees on a fucking farm. Like, legitimately. It's a fucking farm. Shout out to her. That bitch, you better get a fucking farm. Nas, you know how much Nas was paying in child support? Wasn't that shit like $42,000 a month or some shit? That's a lot of fucking money. You know how much Kanye West gotta pay? Kanye West gotta pay $200,000 a month in child support. If it's up, it's stuck. You still get the kids. It's like, damn. Yeah, the milkshake lady. And fuck them, I got a wood yard. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Let me be trying to insert myself inside. I got a wood yard. Niggas just want to be braggadocious about having a baby wood yard. I got a little baby wood yard. Is anybody impressed with that at all? You just want to talk about rich people doing big things? How about broke niggas doing small things? I'm broke. Am I Mexican? Watachi, I don't know. You got that fucking hat on like that. You're wearing a fucking sombrero right now. Look at your thumbnail. You got a fucking poncho on. You drive an XJ with fuego dust in the back. What this shit called? The fuego, the lemon lime fuegos, the Takis. You got Taki dust on your dickies, Holmes. Like, oh yeah, you're a fucking Mexican. You went to Taco Bell and got a Dorito logo taco today. You're a fucking Mexican. I like how Mexicans be like Taco Bell ain't Mexican. I be like, yeah, it is, nigga. They in there banging out tacos. It doesn't matter if it's not up to your standard. It's a fucking taco. That shit Mexican. That shit is Mexican cuisine. They got bean chalupas in there. They got Juaritos. They got all types of shit. That shit Mexican. Taco Bell isn't Mexican. Nigga, they tacos. They making tacos with sour cream in it. Put lettuce on it, tomato, hamburger meat. They put jalapeno on shit. That shit Mexican. No, Watachi is an old-fashioned cowboy that will put evil to rest. Not Watachi is he could be a Mexican. That cowboy, he gotta take the cowboy hat off. That's why they got that from the Mexicans. The Mexicans wore the cowboy hat. That's where that shit came from. That shit didn't come from John Wayne and them. Them niggas been doing that shit to block out the sun from beating their face the fuck up. They needed a sombrero out this bitch, beating their face up. They shit was like this, huh? Taco Bell is Mexican American. What American, except for the nacho, all that shit Mexican. You can't just be like that's Mexican American. Nah, nigga, that shit is Mexican. But when you have quesadillas, tacos, Dorito Loco tacos, churrios, bean chalupas, tamales, that's Mexican. The only thing they missing is the carne asada. The only you say it's Mexican American because there's a bunch of fucking Indians in there working now, but yeah, shit Mexican. That's like saying the Chinese food places aren't really Chinese food. That's like Chinky bit. That is not really Chinese food. That is not Chinese food, even though there's a Chinese food place. You have Peking duck. And they're like, yeah, we got Peking duck. You do not have General Soul chicken. They're like, we got General Soul chicken. You do not have a turn signal. They like, we don't use turn signals neither. You may be Chinese after all. Yeah, we legit Chinamen. Like our delivery drivers, they don't use turn signals. All of them got Toyota Corollas. They all drive 30 miles under the speed limit. We're Chinese as fuck. I come back tomorrow. Check your turn signal. You know? So yeah, ending in short, Taco Bell is Mexican. Chinese food is Chinese American. I like American food the best. I was talking to my wife about that the other day. I was like, yo, I just like American. She got some Indian shit, and the shit, it was like, what the fuck was it? It was just wild. Like I had Ethiopian shit, African shit, the Greek shit, Italian cuisine. Like I just like American shit. I don't even know what American food is. The shit come from all the fucking settlers that came to America bringing different shit from their homeland. And now we just know it as America, like hamburgers and shit. Like, man, this shit, like who the fuck came up with that? Like French toast. Like pancakes, waffles, French fries, chicken tenders. I don't know where this shit come from. It's like, damn, can you even say this shit American at this point? Can you even say Americans are American at this point? So you just look at American cuisine and be like, yeah, that's American cuisine. Then you got genres of American cuisine. You know, you got the soul food type. You know, you got the yams, the mac and cheese. You know, that shit real spirited. You know, then you got, you know, on the colder side, you got Go-Gurt paired with tuna noodle casserole. And, you know, and a spread of cheese. And you like, yeah, America diverse as fuck. I love American cuisine. That's like going from southern Italy to northern Italy and trying shit. You like, damn, it's different, but it's Italian cuisine. This shit dope. Like, this shit tight. Like, that's how they feel when they come over here and eat tuna noodle casserole and then go down south and eat yams and collards. They like, damn, y'all, America got it going on. I'm like, damn, America got it going on, son. Then they go to California like, damn, this is basically Mexico. America diverse as fuck. I went to the West Coast and was served Mexican food. Nothing but Mexican. You know how many taco trucks are registered in Los Angeles alone, nigga? Fucking, it's niggas with taco trucks. It's Chinamen with taco trucks. You got Polynesians with taco trucks. Like Haitians own taco truck. They got a taco truck. Me no have that. You got Jamaicans with a taco truck. Like let me get a carne asada. Me no have that. Be like, damn, what the fuck? Let me get a chalupa. Me no have that neither, man. You got white rice with fresh out of that, man. We don't have that either. Like, damn, nigga, I'm looking at the menu like that. All right, let me get the oxtail then. Hey, when? Oxtail for my man here. Me no have that. Me no have that neither. Like, damn. Haiti is a nice place. Shit, go. America is a nice. Virginia is a nice place. I put Virginia over all that shit. People be like, let's go to Paris. I'd be like, man, fuck Paris. Let's go to Busch Gardens. Let's go to Paris and do what? The Eiffel Tower. Ain't that shit in Paris? I'm not from out there, so I wouldn't fucking know. Yeah, niggas be like, let's go to Paris and look at the Eiffel Tower. Nigga, pull up an image of the Eiffel Tower on your cell phone and eat your heart out. Fuck you mean? Yeah, I could pull that shit up on the big screen. Fuck you mean? We don't gotta go there to see the shit. But you know, you want to hear people speak a language you don't speak, and you want to be lost in the fucking street looking for shit. Excuse me. Have you ever been a foreigner in somebody else's country asking directions? Excuse me. Excuse me. You feel like every Mormon kid ever. Excuse me. You gotta rent the little e-bike to get around. Excuse me, where's the bathroom? Le front en pont, croissant. Be like, yo, that wasn't helpful. Meanwhile, I'm in Virginia, like, you should have stayed here. That shit is fucking stupid. That shit is fucking stupid. There's people who make videos going out there so you don't have to. I want the experience. Yeah, you just want to be lost in the street, looking for the restroom. Excuse me, la fronton croissant. Hey, nigga, that shit no fun. Getting spit on by foreigners. Shit, they spit when they talk. La fronton. You like, hold on, cuz. Hold on, what the fuck? This nigga spit on my Ray-Bans. He's spitting all on your Oakleys. The spit. La fronton. Your Oakleys got spittle on them. You be like, damn, huh? You just spit on my sunglasses. Excuse me. Hell no, I can do all that shit right here. I want to get fleeced internationally. That's what you want to do. You want to take those vaccines. You want to get fleeced. You want to have your luggage seized. Then you want to go someplace where you don't speak the language and just be lost in the fucking sauce. This is amazing. Meanwhile, everyone around you, la fronton, la fronton, la fronton croissant. Like, this is so amazing. I don't know what anyone's saying. You just in the fucking way. Nigga, the traffic don't even flow in that direction. You just in the fucking way getting cussed out by somebody. You just smiling like a Mexican that don't speak English. La fronton pont, la fronton pontif, la fronton croissant. Eau de uva, croissant. And you just, yeah, yeah. I like French toast too. You done pulled out some marmalade out your back pocket. That shit done started a war. La France pont! Viva la France! Be like, yeah, I got marmalade. They can pull out that Grey Poupon to calm everybody there. Grey Poupon. Nigga, and then you fly home. They're like, how was it? Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. We stayed at a chateau. They done stayed at a chateau. That shit got the orange shingles on the roof. It was beautiful. It was a chateau. Fuck it. Fuck it. And meanwhile, I'm in my bed though. My bed. Ain't nothing like where I'm at. BG ate too much pig feet this morning. Ain't nothing like where I'm at. I don't even eat pork. I don't eat pork. That's what y'all eat. I don't eat pig. Niggas don't even eat pig. Who the fuck eat pig feet? I only know like 2 niggas in my life that eat pig feet and 1 nigga that eat chitlins. The pig feet. Pig feet. Ain't even no meat on the pig feet. It's nothing but fat. You got to really love a pig to eat the pig feet. What's chitlin? Pig intestine? That shit pig intestine? Listen, Ray, don't deny reality. Or do you eat raw bear heart? Do you eat raw bear heart? Niggas be like, oh, niggas eat pig feet. I'm like, y'all be up in the fucking mountains eating raw bear heart with trichinalia all over your muscle worms and shit. Be weak as fuck, wondering why you can't lift the fucking axe no more. Your shit, like a loader losing hydraulic functions because that worm inside you doing the fuck out one. Eat it raw. Black Moors equals Thanksgiving feast. I don't know what the fuck that means. What the fuck do that mean? Fuck is a black Moor? Niggas will put a color on a people. The Black Moors. Were there white Moors? The fuck, nigga? Nigga, the fuck? Ain't nothing on a pig foot but fat. I don't know how niggas be eating that shit. Remember that Alabama wind chime? Oh, it didn't hang from the tree. The fucking Alabama wind chime. I said that in my skit, didn't I? I forgot where I said this shit. I forgot where I said this shit. Niggas get offended. A whole lot of niggas used to get hanged. It ain't just some nigga shit. Niggas got hanged. Everybody got hanged. Niggas got hanged. Niggas got hanged. Them niggas got hanged. Niggas got hanged. Niggas was just getting hanged. Niggas was like, yo, the Alabama wind chime. It would just be drifting in the breeze and shit. You just leave them on a fucking tree. I'd rather be hung than impaled. Niggas act like hanging is the worst thing that ever happened in life, nigga. I'm like, yo, that nigga Vernacular of Wallachia, that nigga was impaling shit, huh? Like, yo, Europeans, wow, Europeans was up there impaling each other, homes, through the anus, out the mouth. Yo, this nigga Vlad didn't play. If niggas was like, yo, Vlad gonna get you. Like, how you want to die? I'll make the rope to hang myself with myself. I'll be like, I already made my own rope, big dog. You don't even got to do all that, Holmes. Like, my shit right here. I got the noose and everything. Let's go. If I'm not getting impaled. He was just impaling shit, huh? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Hell no. Hanging seems humane after that. Then he just left niggas out there in the sun. It's like, what the fuck? You know how much grease you need to do this, to pull this shit off? You know about the blood eagle? Is that the shit where they tied you up and they split your back down the spine and spread the skin out and attached it to a fixture and your shit was just out, your back flap was just out flapping or some shit like that? It was in one of these series I was watching. Who was that shit in? Was they doing that shit in Frontier? Was it the Indians that did that shit? But people had some creative ways of... Yo, hanging ain't even that bad, home, for real. Like, that shit is humane. Niggas did the blood eagle him. It's like, what is that? You hear it? It was the Vikings. It was one of them niggas. They did that shit in the series Frontier I watched on Netflix when they was beefing with the Hudson Bay Company over the trade furs and shit. The Indians had some shitty shit. But yeah, the Viking comes up, blood eagle him. You're like, excuse me, what is that? What are you doing to me? Can I choose how I want to die? Can I choose? You'd be like, go on, set me on fire, Holmes. I don't even want to go out like that. Just go on, set me on fire. That shit make setting people on fire seem humane. But it's some wild shit in history. It's some wild shit in history. And the Romans crucifying shit. You be like, excuse me, what does to crucify mean? Oh hell no, just set me on fire. Please. Hang me. You show up with a rope. Like, I want to make an argument for why I should be hanged. Please don't crucify me, blood eagle me, or impale me. Yeah, I'll take one hanging, please, for my crimes against the empire. Hell no, nigga, they were gonna get you. That shit was wild. Bro, the Knights Templars, they were burning shit. Like, they were burning people, and they had kindling at people's feet, put them on a stake, and just burn them alive. Man, but the other people had some shitty shit, bro. That shit made burning look. You would be like, yo, just put me on the pyre, son. Like, I don't even want to go out like that. And make your family like, hell no, I don't want to go out like that. What do you tell your descendants? Like, if you get impaled, what do you tell your offspring? Like, my dad was a great warrior, and I come from a long line. No, nigga, your lineup got impaled, son. Like, you got impaled, and your wife and kids had to see that shit, and your son grew up bitch made because that image just stuck in his head. Like, hold on. Like, I seen my dad ass out on a steak. Like, damn. No. But you be like, yo, my dad, he was hung. You know, you can still retain some dignity, or they put him on the pyre and he got lit on fire. Be like, he went out like a G. And that impale, man, don't do that shit, man. It give me death by firing squad got to be the easiest way to go out for crimes against the empire. Death by firing squad. You be like, oh, thank goodness. I seen that one nigga sharpening a steak. I thought that lube was for me. I'm firing squad. Oh, thank goodness. Ready, aim, fire. You had to be like, yeah, light them up. And you know that shit gonna be quick. A woman wanting to talk sometimes makes me look for a piece of rope. I just want to talk about my feelings. You try to find the activity real quick. Oh, I gotta cut the grass. It's the middle of December. I just feel. Man, talk to your woman. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to your woman. Sometimes, you know, men don't really want to talk to. They just be like, oh, I don't know. I know it's either that or go to a million woman march rally and hold a sign that says I'm a hoe too. But like, just go ahead and hang me, please. Cause your offspring gonna see that picture. They be like, yo, my dad was bitch made, son. Now I got to go extra hard in life. I got to be extra masculine in life. I got to virtue signal my masculinity every fucking day because my dad was bitch made. You know how you gonna mind fuck your offspring? Your offspring don't forget your dad, you are after the house of your father. Biblically speaking. Numbers 1:18, that's your pedigree, not your mama. Your dad bitch made. Back in them days, they already put it by default, you was bitch made too. They was like, you had to prove otherwise. You had to live that shit down, man. People, reputation, man, your father paved the way for you. If your father fell, or your dad was bitch made, like if this was back in the day, 21 Savage offspring, his sons couldn't partake in the meal at the round table with the king. Like, no, your father held a sign that said, I'm a hoe too. No, he'd be like, that was my father. He'd be like, no, nigga, your father, nigga. The apple don't fall far from the tree. You bitch made. He bitch made. He had you. You all after the house of your father. Numbers 1:18. They be like, I gotta show myself. And you gotta go extra hard. You gotta sign up for every war. You gotta be at the front of every fucking war to regain your family's honor back. You got to go extra hard. If the Sultan come to you and like, yo, we about to go at it with the Wallachians, you gotta be like, yo, I'm right there. Put me up front. Yo, put me up front. Give me my armor. Put me up front. If you a Trojan, you got to fight Achilles. Achilles who? Put me out there with him. Put me out there with him. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta reclaim my family's honor. "21 Savage, venereal disease." That man held a sign that said, "I'm a hoe too." Yo, your firstborn by default is moist. Like, he has to start an empire to regain the family's honor after that shit. The blue meanies were there too. But we live in a different day, you know. So don't get that confused. It's a different day. So your father could be a whole bitch out here in these streets, and the world is a lot more forgiving. Like, they won't hold you to it. I was talking the other day with someone about the Bible stream that you did about Israel having to put work in for the land. Yeah, they had to put work in. Don't say that shit too loud. People like, "Oh, it's an asshole. He made them kill." Man, look. Life wasn't run by dollars. Shit was honor driven. You had to work for what you wanted. Shit was cruel. Yo, shit was wild. Shit was just wild. They had to put that fucking work in for it. And if you were bitch made, you got consumed by a fire. That's just how it was. That's why Joshua, when they sent the scouts out to scout the land, before the Israelites went to war with the people, they sent the scouts, and the scouts, they got there and they was like, "Yo, these some big niggas right here. Look how big that nigga is. Look at that nigga. You see that nigga? Yo, that's a huge motherfucker right there. That nigga built like Dave Bautista on steroids. Look, that nigga got a neck like Barry Bonds on even more steroids. Yeah, all these niggas look, Undertaker right there. The Big Show right there, all them niggas was big. So they came back and reported, they was like, they big. We look like grasshoppers compared to them niggas. And Joshua and the other nigga, he was like, we could take them. Like, it ain't even that serious. Like, we got it. We little compared to them, but we got it, nigga. We got the heart of a fucking lion, you know. Everybody else died. They got burnt the fuck up. They was Joshua and the other dudes, I forget his name. Yeah, they were the only one left because they were war ready. They was like, yeah, let's go. They ain't that big and bad. Good shit they did. They had to put that work in. Ooh. Ultimate warrior looking motherfucker. It's in the Bible. They said them was some big dudes. Who was it? The Philistines? Was it the Philistines? Freaking Philistines? Like current day Palestine, I think. It was like, yo, these were giants. Let's not fight them. We need more peoples. Wallachians like Vlad. Yeah, they like Vlad. They rolled with him. Vlad he was good at making examples of people. And in that day and age, you had to do extreme shit. It was like Vlad Dracula. That's why when he got into it with the Sultan and the Ottoman Empire, he was like, nah, nigga, I'm not rocking like that. You had to stand your ground back then against all odds. Like Vlad was outgunned and outnumbered. When Vlad, I'd like to see it like Vlad versus Mahmed. Like when Mahmed, he was like, yeah, nigga, I gotta take out Vlad. And he, you know, the Ottomans, they got the marching up. They crossed the river in the Wallachia. Vlad was like, they'll never make it to the city. Vlad went the fuck in. He went the fuck in for what he believed. He got everybody in his region on board, and he had to put some niggas on the stake. He had to impale some niggas. It be like that sometimes. You know what, BG? You right about the father thing, because look at the genealogy of the tribe of Judah lead to the Messiah. Biblically speaking, it's just factually correct. You trace your lineage, this bitch made you was too. That's why when you look at the Messiah, he descends from the line of Judah. Judah was an actual person. But if you know scripture, you know about Ruth. Ruth has it's a whole book in the Bible called Ruth. Ruth was a Moabite. She wasn't an Israelite. Messiah descends from her. That lineup. Like his people, his brothers, the brothers and sisters, like that's that whole lineup right there from his father. So that's just how it was. But I think the mother thing comes from Joseph not having sex with Mary or some shit like that. I don't get into that, but that's how they did it. Like nobody called the Messiah a Moabite because his mom, his great-great-grandmother was a Moabite. Like the fucking Jew, fucking Hebrew. Fucking Hebrew. Honor was the family, bringing shame on the family. That was something. Like you couldn't just walk around in yoga pants, dragging a moose knuckle. Like that shit brought shame on the family. Like you see, they were ready to burn Tamar for having an unknown baby daddy. They were like, who the fuck? Who got? I promised my son her, and she's pregnant. She produced that staff, and that still was like, And he was like, oh, that big got me. Look, my wife died. I was going through a hard time. I thought you were a prostitute. I laid with you. Judah was apologizing like shit. He was like, oh my goodness, this is my daughter-in-law I done slept with. It right there, Genesis 38. There you go. I'm gonna make a movie on that shit. People be looking off in the other shit. For new movie idea, I'm like, shit, here I go. Just right there. So just from the 12 brothers to Judah. It's fucking crazy. Judah messed up, but Tamar did right. Tamar wanted to seed. She wanted offspring. That's how desperate women wanted. That's why they was like, yo, he's spilling the seed. He fucking up. That's why that was a fuck up. You see how desperate she was to get? Because she was like, yo, I got to wait for his son to grow up to marry me. That's why Tamar took shit into her own hands. She took off the widow clothes and put on the veil and went up there by the, temple or some fucking place. And she knew her father-in-law was going to be there. And she presented, she was... And then Judah seen his daughter-in-law, she was a widow, and he was like, oh, you're beautiful, let me lay with you. He didn't know it was her, he slept with her. And she got pregnant, and she was having twins, and they was like, yeah, you... And that's why she was like, it was you, fuck me. He was like, oh. So them were Judah kids. So Judah's youngest son, Shelah, was raising his father's kids. His father's sons. And he married her. He had Zerah and Perez. That shit movie worthy, son. That's a whole movie. Just gotta add a little bit more detail in there, but that shit a whole fucking movie right there. Add a whole movie right there. My 12 Brothers movie gonna be epic. I'm gonna go through how Joseph got his ass beat by his brothers for wearing that homosexual coat. It was just out there flailing around in a LGBTQ coat. His brothers wasn't having that shit. His father was like, "Where's Joseph?" He was like, "Well," Manasseh was jealous and beat his ass, and now he's in slavery some fucking where. It just Joseph's in slavery, we gotta go get it. It was Manasseh's fault. He was like, it's Ephraim's fault. That what happened when you had 12 boys. It's Ephraim's fault. It was like, no, Judah seen it and didn't do shit. And then Benjamin like, well, it was definitely Levi. He kicked him while he was down. Judah was telling on niggas. Manasseh and Levi kicked him while he was down. I seen the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make it's gonna be entertaining. Final, what sound like Telenova? Descendants of Lot and his daughters, they're Semites too. They're Semitic. Lot was Abraham's nephew. They did when they, I mean, yeah, that shit sound wild. It's nasty, but he was like, yo, this homosexual ass city, I'm gonna destroy it. Y'all need to leave and don't look back or you'll turn into a pillar of salt. Do I make myself clear? He was like, do I make, look at me. He was like, I got you. So he told his wife, he was like, we leaving, bring the kids, don't look back. Fire, brimstone, and angel urine started raining down on the gay city of Sodom and Gomorrah. His wife heard the calamity and chaos, and she just couldn't help it. It's like a Sandra Brown novel at that point. She had to look back. The bitch turned into a pillar of salt. Lot was like, damn it! There goes any chance of me having a son, because he had 2 daughters. He was like, yo, father, please, I wasn't finished, you know. I need a son, you know. But, you know, she was stiff-necked. And she looked back, turned into a pillar of salt, died. So they just went to the mountains, and then his daughters, they was like, that's how you know in that day, shit was real. Like, this shit was sick. Like, your father's household was some real shit. Like, your father, like, they provided. It seemed, when you look at it, you like, damn, dude, what the fuck was going on with his daughter? This shit incestuous as fuck, but that's how serious they were about it. They was like, yo, the oldest daughter went to the youngest one and was like, look, our mother dead. Who gonna give our father a child? Who gonna give him a son? His sons were everything back then. Like, that's how you continue your lineage. Like you are after the house of your father. And it was like, so they slept with their father, got him drunk, slept with him. Both daughters did, and they had children. It is what it is. It ain't like we know who them niggas is today, so we can point, look, little incest babies. You don't know. That's what it was. Sandra Brown novels not allowed on 23andMe. Evans 513, how you know that? Were they? I don't think they were. I think you're right. Niggas was walking around with Tom Clancy novels, Stephen King novels. Sandra Brown just did the fuck out of one. You know? She I guess that's what women like. Niggas was reading that shit because it was like, oh shit, this shit's sensual as fuck. Because they was describing shit in there that niggas did, blew niggas mind. It was like, this how women think? So I remember this one Sandra Brown novel I was reading, and I was in the hole. It was nothing else for me to do, literally. I'm just in there be reading, and the words they use to describe certain actions, it was like, damn, this bitch got an expanded vocabulary. Like, she's describing this shit in great detail. Like, this shit right here, crazy. And this shit was wild. They were all really hillbillies. It tell you where they went. I forget what Lot's offspring, what his daughters are called, but they went out and conquered. And, mm-hmm. If you couldn't get flick, Sandra Brown was the next best thing. Nah, niggas all video. Them people were in there hustling them Casey Nall catalogs. You can't even get that shit now. When I left, they was banning all their shit. At least in this state, they was like, yeah, no spanky spank. It was like all pornographic material. Your girl couldn't send you no underwear. You couldn't get no zesty images of your wife sent to you. Like, if your wife was just in a bra and panties, they were confiscating that shit. That's a whole nother world, man. I got one more question. Pillar of salt forevermore. And shit was real. Shit was real. That back in the day, that all anybody cared about was the sons. The sons added to the father's household. The daughters were given away in the marriage. Your daughter will go over there and have a whole nother nation's offspring. That shit don't got nothing. That ain't your lineup no more. It was like your son. So when your son died, or when you know, when your wife was barren, she like, yeah, nigga, you need a son. She be like, I got a hand. Yeah, go ahead and sleep with her. Like, that shit was nothing, nigga. Multiple wives. We need more sons. Like, shit, they were in agricultural communities. We need sons. I need more than one wife. So when this one about to pop, I can put one in that one and put another one in that one. And they pop at different dates. And I had like 3 sons for the price of one. I could have like 10 children in 2 years. and they can plow the field. My daughter not plowing the field. No, I need a son. So that's how that shit was. That's how it worked. That's how everything worked. Martin Luther's The Jews and Their Lies is no longer allowed on Amazon. What do you know about the Jews and their lies? I don't know why you even give a fuck. You already know what they doing. You know they taking shit down. Maybe I should give a fuck. Oh my gosh, that is concerning. Like the shit hasn't been happening for 10 years. That is concerning. That is of the utmost importance. Just make a whole fucking video about Amazon taking that document. Stop everything you're doing that's important. We have to discuss this. Amazon is removing this, and this. Man, nobody even give a fuck about this shit. They've been removing shit for the past 10 years, nigga. We not even... Because you wanted somebody else to watch the shit. I was just hoping more people could see it. I know it, but it's not good enough for me to know it. I need other people to know it. They gotta know it too. I have the Amazon folder. There you go. But if you're concerned about them taking it down because not enough people have seen it, but you know it, be like, yo, go tell the people. And they're not going to listen to me. They're going to, it don't look like that shit really matter then. It don't look like, if they don't listen to you when you tell them, that shit don't matter. I guarantee you, when people are hungry and you show somebody how to fish, they going to fucking listen to you. You ain't going to have to wonder why a fishing special was taken down or why they're not. They're going to listen. When that shit real and important, man, people listen. Like when people out here starving and shit, and you like, yo, this how we fish. Man, they gonna flock. They gonna like, I'm present here. Here, you gonna have a class, nigga, here. But that other shit, that shit not important. Don't let Amazon take that shit down. Nobody give a fuck. That's what happens. Looking back all throughout history, like I've been talking, that ain't the first shit that been taken down. People that had whole cultures destroyed. Paintings, books. Shit, ain't nothing new under the sun. You just gotta stay true to what's really important. But people want to care about shit that doesn't really matter though. Like that gets you views. Be like, oh, did you hear? Did you hear? Like that's not helping my YouTube. That outlook isn't helping my YouTube channel at all. So niggas come here to be outraged. Like that's how they take a break from reality. They just want to, oh, did you see? You know, that's how, and I get it. And I'm not entertaining when I do shit like that. Yeah, man, that shit is like... Let's block out the sun. Bill Gates and Xerxes. They both said the same shit. Xerxes said that shit in 300. My arrows will blot out the sun. And here come Bill Gates. Let's block out the sun. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. The sun is too harsh. I'm like, what nigga in history you know has ever said, let's blot out the sun? Bill Gates, where the fuck are you from? What is your lineage that you hate the sun so fucking much? Bill Gates is also behind Common Core too, just to let you know that. Bill Gates hate the sun. He said, man, this shit too hot. BG, when can we expect a Comedy Central special? That was fun. Comedy Central? That was funny. The best I can do for you is Nova Scotia. And that's if I'm able to cross the border as a felon and not get beat up by a raging dissident once I get over there. It's the best I can do. That shit gonna be shitty quality too. It's gonna be recorded on somebody's iPhone 6. I'm gonna upload the footage to my YouTube channel. I should put the shit behind the paywall and make y'all pay for it. Just make y'all pay for shitty quality. I'm paying for it. Like hell yeah. $30 a person. Fuck wrong with y'all? I need my money. Good luck getting into Canada. Felons aren't allowed in Canada. Are you fucking serious? It depends on what kind of felony. Like a drug felony. My shit violent though. And a lot of people don't like violent felons. Like I don't got that stupid drug shit. I got like violent shit. They be giving special privileges to drug felons though. Like felons are just locked up for for just drugs. Yeah, they get all types of special privileges and rights reserved for them and employment opportunities. They be like, "Are you a violent felon?" Like, no, I just had an ungodly amount of cocaine and angel dust and LCD. I said LCD. What the fuck is that shit called? I had it all. I had an ungodly amount of lithium ion. I was selling it to an African warlord. I got caught. That's why I got a distribution of felony possession with intent to distribute. They'd be like, all right, well, you can come work for me in Aldi's. Thank you. Meanwhile, a nigga right here. LSD? What did I say? I said LCD. I got that LCD. It's like, what? Let me go ahead and take 5 of them. I got that new shit. It ain't LSD, LCD. The fuck does that stand for? Nigga, I don't even know. Fuck you mean? What does it stand for? You don't ask questions. You don't ask the drug dealer questions. You just buy the shit. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Well, nobody asked the drug dealer the ingredients. This ain't Pfizer, nigga. Just you're like, yo, I got that Oxycontin, nigga. I got that Percocet. You're like, what are the ingredients? I'm interested in Percocet. What are the ingredients? Nigga, I don't know. No one fucking knows. Just buy this shit. It makes you feel good. Niggas asking all types of questions, trying to call customer service. How long does the feeling last? Would I be able to do chores on this high? Niggas want to know. Can I do dishes on this high? Yo, I gotta replace my girlfriend's spark plugs. Like, can I still do that and be on this drug? Drug dealer, mad as shit. Like, yo, are you gonna buy this shit or not? Like, how much for half of one? Like, nigga, are you serious right now? Could you step on that half so I can get it in like powder form? I just want a sample. You got a sample size? Nigga, nigga, this ain't Landover Mall. You gonna buy the bag or not, nigga? Nigga, 20 pills. Like, let me get a sample size. This ain't the Cinnabon, nigga. Like, do you have a dab I can do real quick? Let me do a dab real quick. Put some on my pointer finger. When does the high kick in? Because I don't want to be helping. I don't want to be helping my kids with their homework when the high kick in. I need specifics. The drug dealer can't. Y'all questioning Pfizer about that shit. Y'all don't even question y'all local drug dealers about this shit. Where was this weed grown? Is it local? Is it organic? Were pesticides used? What strain? Is this a hybridized? What variant? Y'all don't even question it. Y'all want to question Pfizer. Don't question y'all local Percocet dealer. Y'all don't question y'all local cocaine distributor. Where was this cocaine grown? Nigga done bought a crazy straw in the shape of Mickey Mouse to do the little test blow. I gotta go help my kids with their homework. Like, nigga, this ain't Costco. Buy this shit, son. What's wrong with y'all? I'm out.